Hi there, welcome back to the channel. So, I've been working on a bunch of things. I cleaned up my guitar tracks. I had 3 guitar tracks I had to clean up. And I didn't do much with them. I just took them in Audacity and silenced the quiet passages and did a little roll-off. A little bass roll-off on the bottom. Nothing below 40. I was cutting everything off below 40, which gave everything a little tighter tone. I'm almost ready to do vocals, except that I have this new part in the song that I don't have any lyrics for yet. I thought I was going to be able to come up here and just bust something out, but I haven't gotten the right thing, so I need to sing it over the next day or two. And I got a house party coming up starting on Thursday, which has become a good way to play live, you know. A lot of fun too. So I'm going to do that. And so that's going to set me back just a little bit on recording vocals, but I'm also stoked because I have a drum part I've established for my tune Hell Yes, because I wasn't sure what to do with that one. But in the meantime, I've been working on this Ovation Breadwinner, and I've documented it quite a bit on the channel, so I just wanted to do a quick update of what is happening with it. So the last time I left off, I was basically using it as a clean machine. I wrote this song called Spy of Love on it. Not sure what I'm going to do with that song, but it was, you know, fun at the time. No, that's a Nick Hayward song. This is... And I was using it like an acoustic guitar because I honestly did not like the high gain tones on it. You know, it has a preamp in it and active pickups, and I've just not been able to get a tone that I love on it yet. Now the clean tone in the neck, I was able to dial that in, and that one was good. It had like a real clean, naily acoustic kind of tone, and I was thinking of the guitar just being like an acoustic, like whenever I want an acoustic type flavor, that's what I would use it for. But I just was annoyed at having to think of the guitar as being limited, and I want to be able to just play it. I want to be able to play like heavy stuff on it, light stuff on it, and I'm still, you know, not sure if I love the sound of it. And I'm not going to do anything to change it. I would take this pickup off, this pick guard off, and put another one on, an aftermarket one with other pickups if I could fit them, but I'm not going to do any kind of rerouting or anything like that. And then more than likely I wouldn't do any of that because I'll just keep it exactly as is and keep it as like a collector piece because of the David Cassidy connection. But I don't really collect guitars. I have a decent amount of guitars, you know, but I play all of them. I try to get around to all of them. And right now I've got Strat fever, so I'm mainly just like Stratocaster, but I'm still picking up my Les Paul, still picking up the Breadwinner, and I'm still picking up my Flying V. So I just don't play them as much. The Strat is where it's at for me right now. Just, you know, it's what I want to be doing as a songwriter and just like the whole thing. But I use the other guitars for my other material that was pre-Stratocaster, and it's just cool to have guitars. I love them. Alright, so what happened was the last time I played it, like I said, I was getting like a decent clean tone, like almost treating it like acoustic, and I'll show you what that sounds like first, and then I'll show you that I have this new kind of like gnarly tone that's working. And the main thing, the reason I was going to do this video, oh wait, shoot, it's over there. It's a can of DeoxIT. And I was wanting to take the pick guard off and like really clean things up. And in one of the videos I made, I declined to do that. Well, today I took the neck off, and I would have documented it, but there wasn't much to it. I just took the neck off, and you can see they had a pretty long tenon in there. But anyway, and it looks real clean. The pocket, everything looks clean, like, you know, hasn't been touched in 53 years or whatever. But I was able to lift the pick guard up. It's connected to something, and I didn't want to start pulling, you know, and pull the ground loose. It could be like some kind of clip-on thing or something because it's got all these weird electronics. I don't know. But I was able to get the pick guard up enough this time, like full clearance, to get under there and see what's going on. It's really cool looking under there. And I was able to spray all the pots out, like a lot, with my DeoxIT. My DeoxIT can is over there. But if you know what DeoxIT is, you know what DeoxIT is. And I probably did it incorrectly. Just like was basically drowning it because this is the first time I'm able to get into the guitar and try to get rid of all the noise it was making. And so I sprayed it all down, reconnected everything, put the neck back on. I didn't have, high hopes, but man, it just cleaned up. It's quiet as a church mouse now. Well, for this guitar, it's as quiet as a church mouse. This switch still makes a little noise. This is the replacement switch. I don't know what went wrong here, but if I hit that wrong, it still makes a little stutter. And but everything else is quiet. You'll see it's unbelievable because this thing used to be a crackle machine. All right, so let me turn it all the way down. Got it plugged directly into the 18 watt 4x12. So this is the kind of acoustic clean tone that I've been getting that I was happy with. Real warm and just clear and clean. See, every once in a while I get something like that. I could figure out what's making that little glitch. And that hasn't happened often, but every once in a while, if I bump into this switch right here, my hand, my hand kind of got too aggressive. It made like a clunk. Just kind of dreamy, nice tone. But I did not have a good distortion tone. So let me show you what it sounds like with the two pickups together. And I've got this switch up. If you bring it down, it goes out of phase, which actually is going to work. You'll see what I mean in a second. So when you add the two pickups in, oh no, actually this is going to the bridge now in the middle position. Similar kind of clean tone, a little less rolled off on the top. It's a little more bright, like a bridge pickup typically is. Okay, but the little, so everything's fine. You want to play light with it? It's great for that. So now here's the new distortion tone I found. So I'm going to go all the way down with the switch, the third position, bridge. I think it puts both pickups into action. Then, for whatever reason, out of phase sounds better. So I'm going to go to out of phase. You'll see it gives it like this cut. It's like a Les Paul Jr. kind of growl cut, like SG cut. More Les Paul Jr. That's only on 2, so watch. Switch. Let me pull off the phase switch to show you the difference. I think the out of phase makes it sound more gnarly. I'm going to put it on like 5. Let's with that off. There's a weird tone I don't love. Watch, here it is out like that, out of phase switch. I'm finally getting a handle on this thing. You just have to play around with it, and it's not like your typical Les Paul or even a Strat where a lot of times you're just cranked. Actually, on Strats people roll off a lot, but like a Les Paul where you're just the kind of guy who just stays in the bridge pickup 10-10 all the way, you know. You don't do that with this guitar. You have to kind of mess around because of the active electronics, but I think I'm getting some usable tones. And unlike my Les Paul, I don't have to worry so much when I'm playing it. The headstock is not going to get smashed off. Although this does have the same kind of rake angle, and this one's quite valuable to me. It's a 1968 prototype. But like I said, I don't collect guitars to just sit around. They gotta be, you know, used, or they go bye-bye. This guitar is a lot of fun, and I know very few people own them, but those of you out there that do and have had any good experiences or have any tips, you know, tricks or whatever, please let me know in the comments, because I find this guitar fascinating, and I just want to keep working on it and get it to play exactly the way I want it to play, you know, within the confines of its circuit and, you know, the style of the guitar. But I just want to make it very usable, and I'm picky, you know, about tones, so I think I'm getting a lot closer. So DeoxIT, man, that really, really works. All right, next time.